Hello and welcome back to part 3 now of this series, the AI Battle Tournament. It's the third European part. We've got, including this one, 2 more to go. If you've not seen the other videos, go and check them out. They're pretty cool, I think. And feel free to like and subscribe because I like both of those things. And views. Views are nice that you're here. It's been a while since I pre-recorded these. About 3 weeks now, I want to say. So I don't really remember what happens. And yes, I did that on purpose, so my reactions can be more genuine, but also just because, life and work have been busy. In case you haven't seen the other episodes, let me briefly explain. We have 4 different divisions with 4 rounds each division, and then a final for the division, and then the division winners will face each other in the grand final. So the divisions are Europe, the Americas, Asia, and Oceania, and Africa and the Middle East has just been included in the African division. These games kind of take a while to get going, so we just got some pretext going on there. In this game, we have the Celts in the top left corner, then we have Denmark in the top right corner, followed by England and Sweden. They are arranged geographically based on who's in the game. Sorry, let me reiterate that. I'm trying to do this one in one take. The regions, each round in the region that takes place is arranged geographically. So this is kind of like Scandinavia and the British Isles rounds, and then starting in the top left corner, they are arranged alphabetically based on what the game calls them for their placement. As I was talking, Denmark settled their first city. I'm not even going to try to say that one. Aarhus? As I said, I'm not going to try. I tried. Womp womp. There is Sigtuna being settled symmetrically to Aarhus. Sorry if I butchered that. The map is completely symmetrical in all 4 corners, so it should theoretically give each AI the same advantage. Yeah. These kind of beginnings of the games, kind of, I guess you want to call it. A little bit slow starters. England and the Celts both have a settler up. I gotta find something more interesting to talk about because I can't just be saying the same thing every single episode. That's gonna get boring. We can have a little battle who's gonna settle first, but England did that as I was speaking. There's York. And no, they're not gonna settle it symmetrically. The Celts are leaving and they're going somewhere else because Denmark settled a city as well. Kupang? Dublin is settled by the Celts. We have a little bit of Ireland in here now. Comment down in the comments right now, who do you think is going to win this AI battle? Don't be cheating. I of course already know, but originally I had guessed Denmark. Rib has been settled in the center for Eldorado. Also, a small correction, I didn't actually check this myself, I had someone tell me that Eldorado is culture, not gold. Should have checked that. Oh well, you live and you learn. Cardiff has been settled on the left-hand side there. As I'm looking at the map, I kind of realizing how much like the forested area and the jungle bit kind of looks like Portugal. Or like, just a rectangle. Same thing, really, if you think about it. I laugh at my own jokes sometimes. There we go. Denmark building a little bit of an army, but Sweden has the bigger one. It looks like they're going to try to go for England. And yep, there it is. Hopefully, no, they don't know how to cross water still. Maybe those pawns were a bad idea. Who knows? I think it's kind of funny to see the AI just like run troops into their death though. It's like entertaining for me. Otherwise, why would I be doing this? Denmark seems to be having a little bit of an army built up there, and they're going after England as well. Gonna cross map England. Alrighty then. Sweden's army is kind of all gone. England kind of killed all of them as they were in the pond, which, I mean, touche. Something about across the pond, England reference. It's like France, right? Across the pond. I don't know. I'm not British. I'm Canadian, not American. Don't. Just in case you can tell the accent. Nottingham has been settled by the bananas. Historically accurate place for Nottingham to be. Helsinki has also been settled. I completely missed that. In case you can't tell, I'm recording this later than usual. I am delusional. It's all fine. It'll be entertaining. Ah, Denmark moving that army down south? Not really. They're kind of just vibing. The Celts have a bit of an army now, too. Probably bigger than Denmark's, maybe. I can't count. Someone count. I'm not going to. Oh, and the Celts declared war on England. Everyone is just at war with England. Once again, historically accurate. And Sweden makes peace with England. I don't know if that's historically accurate. I should brush up on my Swedish-English relations history. Definitely a gray area of my knowledge. The Celts are really going in for Nottingham there. They might actually take it, honestly. And they do. Damn. Good for them. Taking a city this early is not always the easiest for the AI with their current troops, so... Then again, they do have those unique units, which I don't know what they're called, but I know they're pretty good. And they're once again gonna try to go through the water. Classic AI. I wonder if it's because they think it's faster. That must be the reason, or just have more units on the border. I don't know, it's old AI. It was called AI before AI in air quotes even existed, large language models. It was kind of fun. When just learning what the word AI means when chat came out. Meanwhile, it's Civ AI, yeah. Sweden goes to war with England again. Also, Denmark took York as I was yapping. London is being bombarded. Their AI kinda sucks in these games, I won't lie. If I ever do future AI battles, or maybe I'll do a Earth map or Europe map or something, definitely gotta use a modded England. Every time I play with normal England, they just die spectacularly. Gotta be one of the worst AIs in the game. Something about a trade agreement with England. If you're a big Civ 5 fan, you know what I just said. If you're not, after this video, not right now, Google, do you want to make a trade agreement with England, Civ 5? And then will have your knowledge upped. Learned something? That's how you say that. Denmark is going in on London, but the Celts are also there. No idea who's going to get it. As I'm saying that, Denmark. So Denmark is looking pretty strong right now too. They got the first capital. So including their own, they got 2. They also got York compared to just the Celts taking Nottingham. And they had settled more cities previously than the Celts. As you know though, that's not always the best thing. You gotta deal with happiness and stuff. They do have a bit of an army, and it looks like they're gonna declare war on the Celts. They're gonna try to sweep in there early. My prediction, if they win this war, is looking pretty good. I was 0 for 2 previously, so winning this one would be muy bien. That's Spanish, not Danish. They're going in for, looks like Dublin, ignoring Cardiff, which, touche, not the worst move in the world. Not the best, but not the worst. Dublin looks like it's gonna fall if they can get a melee unit around there. But they can't, because it's the AI. They can't. Oh, and Sweden goes up the back of Denmark. Oh my god. Denmark makes peace with the Celts without even taking a city, and Sweden looks like they are going to take York easy peasy, and they can't, because they put all their bloody melee units in the water, but it doesn't matter. Even though they should have got that before, and easier. They still got it. Sigtuna is being surrounded by Denmark, though, on the comeback down. We're gonna trade band for band, city for city. Yes, they will, and that's the peace deal. So, Sweden is actually gonna keep York, while Denmark takes Sigtuna. I think that's a good deal, personally. Oh, and Sigtuna is being raised, actually. Maybe never mind. That's crazy work. I guess because they have the parallel city. But, still. And Sweden won't be able to capture that back, too, is the big thing, right? So Sweden's just, at a permanent little bit of a handicap, because York's population fell. The Celts are going to be moving in somewhere. No clue where they're going, and they're going on Sweden. They're going to try to take York. They want those former British lands. But not against Denmark, because they saw what happened last time they fell at Denmark. And they fail spectacularly going into York. Classic AI move, and there's the peace deal. Tough. It's looking pretty even across the border right now, to be honest. No team looks like they... No team, no Civ Looks like they have a clear advantage besides England being dead. Sweden's probably the weakest, I would say, but like the Celts and Denmark are looking pretty even. There's Denmark going in on Sweden. We're gonna march an army down straight through where Sigtuna was and into Stockholm, I'm gonna guess. And a little one's going to York, but the Celts also have an army built up. Let's see what they're gonna do with that. They're declaring on Denmark. They're gonna go for London. They want that capital, which, I mean, fair play, smart move. There's Denmark declaring peace with Sweden. Probably to try to defend their territory, but it's going to be way too late. London is very dead. And there it goes. The Celts now have taken a capital away from Denmark. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, someone, but I think the first time a civ has lost a capital that wasn't their own. So, yeah, I would say the Celts are looking pretty good at this point. Denmark shows a lot of units in Dublin area. Let's see if the Celts can defend that. Dublin might fall, honestly. And there we go. Dublin falls. This is probably the closest battle we've had so far, which is awesome. I love close battles. If you haven't seen the other videos, don't make that shy you away from watching them. Go watch them. Go watch my videos. I like being at work and going on my phone for a second and seeing you got a view. And then I'm like, yay. So if you want to make me like yay, go watch a video. Thank you. I'm putting my thumbs up. You can't see that. But my thumbs, both of them. Two thumbs. Who's got two thumbs and something? And like point at yourself. I don't know the joke. Anyway, Sweden has declared on the Celts. They're going in for London. Gonna try to take that capital. Again, have it change hands. If they do, and they do, that would be 3-4 if you include England have held London. Which definitely is a new record. And Denmark declared on Sweden as they were doing that. Going in for York. They want their city back. Dublin they kept. They didn't raise Dublin. I'm just noticing that now. They should be able to take York here if they play it right, but it's the AI, so who knows? They'll just put stuff in the water and get defeated and call it a day. They do have some artillery coming around. I believe their unique unit is a melee unit, otherwise it's definitely done. And yes, it looks like it is. York has fallen to Denmark. York has also traded hands quite a lot. Not as much as London, but quite a lot. Pretty good. It's a pretty good city, but not really. It's a good spot for a city, but pretty defensible. Denmark is going to keep going in for Sweden, but it looks like they're splitting their troops between Stockholm and London, which not ideal. You don't want to be doing that. London might fall based on that troop buildup, though. And they do. After all that, Denmark just gets it right back. Traded hands between Celts and Sweden, and now Denmark's got it. It's looking pretty good for my prediction right now, though. I know at one point it was a little fearful, a little frightful, but I would say, and the leaderboard would say, even though I don't trust the leaderboard in this game, but the leaderboard would say that Denmark's winning. So, awesome sauce. They do have a pretty large army right now. The Celts have kind of built one up, even if it looks bigger than it is, because they have a lot of great people. Great generals, great musician, kind of clogging up the field of view. Denmark looks like they're going to go in for Helsinki. I don't know if that's going to be enough units, though. It might be if they can get close. I don't think so. They are surprisingly lining up their artillery decently and bringing their melee units down south. This is the smartest thing I've ever seen the AI do. That's crazy. Even if they got slaughtered and didn't do it properly, they had some brain, which is weird. Usually they have no brain. So, that's me clapping. First plane in Rib, whatever it's called. 2 planes now in 2 different spots. Nice. I missed a notification. I hope that wasn't a war or a peace or something. Stockholm is gonna be taking some damage, it looks like. Not nearly enough damage for it to fall, but damage. which, hey, I mean, is something at least. And that was the sound of a great person. In case you were wondering what that sound was. Stockholm is going to continue to be half under siege, half not under siege. Meanwhile, the Celts are building up more of an army. Or at least upgrading their army. I don't know, but it looks scarier now. Hope this does not crawl to a standstill. I honestly don't remember. Otherwise, that would be pretty boring. There's some uranium mined. Even if there's no Manhattan projects, they've mined that uranium. They have it. Sweden, I'm referring to. And Denmark and London, looks like. Do the Celts have any? Celts? Celts? I think it's Celts. I don't think they do. And that's like all the way up in Edinburgh that I can't see. I should have made this map a little bit smaller. Oh well. They don't even have oil discovered, looks like. Just based on York. That, or they're just not throwing fishing boats in there for whatever reason. And there we go again. The Celts are upgrading their units again. They have better military tech, at least. Don't know about all tech. Don't want to be generalizing, but better military tech than Denmark. Excuse me. Top tier commentary we got going on here. Denmark has evened it out on the military tech, and Sweden's got their unique unit now, as well as Sigtuna, the new Sigtuna. New York, I hardly know her. All I know is new Sigtuna. Was there like a new Stockholm or something? I don't honestly know. Something New Amsterdam? New Holland? Was that New York? It was somewhere around there. I don't know. And Sigtuna Falls. It's not being raised this time, though. New Sigtuna stands. The Danes are like, yes, new Sigtuna. That's good. OG Sigtuna? Nah. Bring that. Helsinki is going to be under fire now that they have a new spot to go in. The founding Sigtuna hurt Sweden a lot because it made the Danish AI smarter. That they can access that part of the map. They remembered. And Stockholm falls because of that. All because of new Sigtuna. Actual op enemy of this series for Sweden. Or like, sure, this can be a meme from now on. In future episodes, I'm gonna be like, that was their new Sigtuna, and they like mess up, if I remember to say that. And if I don't, oh well. And if you don't watch this episode, you'll be like, what is new Sigtuna? And then you'll come watch this episode. A genius marketing play. Subscribe to Technoblade. And me. There is a bit of an army build-up by the Celts, or at least more correlated. Denmark's army is all up in the north around Kapung, Kupang, I think. There's even some in Dublin, like they're getting all the way up in Edinburgh's business. That's crazy. Whereas Stockholm is like barren. Don't need anything there, which I mean, makes sense. The Celts have a bit of a navy too in the top left corner. I mean, I can't see, but I don't see any Danish navy being built up anywhere. So like, I don't know. Just something to notice, I guess. Though it does look like Denmark has the advantage. 2 capitals captured, 0 capitals captured. Though the Celts do have a large, I want to say a larger military. Maybe it's the color that makes me think there's more of them, but like, I think there's more of them. Obviously, Denmark has way more production power and can build one up, so I think the longer this goes on, the more it favors Denmark over the Celts. So if the Celts want to do anything, they gotta do it now. Manhattan Project built by Denmark. Also, Boudicca, the Celts built it. I was gonna say they have to rush, but I mean, if they both have the Manhattan Project. Nuke. I want to see a nuke in this series. We've not seen one yet. I want to see a Civ use one. I think that would be entertaining. But it looks like we're just gonna have to wait while Denmark builds a bunch of paratroopers. Yeah. Or the Celts can do something. Come on, Celts. You know you want to. They got a plane. Oh, where'd their plane go? Isn't it? Oh, to Cardiff. They're probably heading in Edinburgh. There's no other way they can have a secret city. It's like just cut off. You can't see the planes up in the northern capitals. That's crazy. Denmark obviously has way more planes though. Actually, not obviously. They could have way less planes. There could be 12 planes sitting in Edinburgh. You don't know this. Edinburgh, also tied biggest city in the world. Actually, you didn't even know that. Nottingham could be the biggest city. This is great map designed by me. I'm such a professional. And another great artist, good person. Great something. Doing it something. Making it sounds. Doing that thing. Yeah. Anyway. Aircraft carrier. That's pretty cool. Celtic 1, top left corner. I don't know where it went now. There it is again. Top left corner beside the frigate. Very different types of technology beside each other, which is kind of funny. But at least they're doing something. We got mobile artillery. Is that what they're called? The one that looks like those director's boards. That's what I always think of it as, like one of those clappers things. And there's the war. Denmark declares it. They look like they're going to primarily be going up in Cardiff and Edinburgh. And they're sending a force in south on the other side of York. It's going to be coming through. Going into London, a little bit up into Cardiff too. It's a big bloody war. Yeah, the turns have slowed down. There's so many units going around. And why is there an archaeologist on the front line? It's Indiana Jones, baby. He's going for it. Cardiff is being surrounded. And so is Nottingham. Nottingham. Not Nottingham. Cardiff will probably fall first, though. Even if they have no range units there. It's low enough HP. And they just take everything away from Nottingham. That's cool, too, I guess. Just gotta speed this up a bit. Go get some Edinburgh. And they do. That is the game. Denmark will be moving on and facing two other civs in the European finals. When will that be out? No idea. I don't know if I'm going to do all the semis first. We'll see. Thank you for watching the episode. Come back again.